Hi, my name is David Blake. I am the president of Wilfrid Laurier University's Net Impact chapter, and I'm here today to talk to our incoming class about the Net Impact program, the local chapter, and the worldwide impact that you can have as part of the leadership of this group. So I'm going to go through a presentation today, a little bit of background, a little bit of reflection on the MBA program, a little more about Net Impact itself and how you can become part of this leadership group. So the agenda is a quick reflection on the MBA program, an overview of the Net Impact Worldwide organization, Laurier's Net Impact chapter locally, leadership positions that are available, how to apply, followed by closing comment. It was about 12 months ago that I was sitting in one of these seats in this type of classroom, and I was about to embark on a journey. It was going to be an amazing journey to get my MBA. Hopefully no one has mentioned the phrase check in or attempted to scare you with lines like you won't see your family, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your children, your dog, your cat, your friends for the next 12 to 20 months. I'd like to provide a different perspective on this. Now, don't get me wrong, taking your MBA is a massive commitment, physically, emotionally, and mentally, but you must be able to create some balance in your life. Each of you are here to be leaders in whatever you choose to do when your program is complete. And the key to being a great leader is to ensure that you have a life balance. Harry Kramer, the former CEO of Baxter International, wrote a book on leadership called From Values to Actions, The Four Principles of Value-Based Leadership. These four principles are self-reflection, life balance, true self-confidence, and genuine humility. This is not intended to be a lecture on leadership or a class on leadership. So I'm going to stop there, but I do want to impress upon you that life balance will be critical to your emotional and physical survival. Now, some of that life balance will be created within this community that you're now a part of. You will make lifelong friends, people that you can call upon for support, those who you can trust as you vent about the professor, about group members, or about problems you actually have. For those of you who are like me, and you might be able to find your age on the scatter plot of ages within the actual MBA program. When Kim Maroney put that up, for our class 12 months ago, I could clearly point out probably which dot was mine. It was one of the ones at the top, not right at the top, but pretty close to being actually the top. And one of the things that you're going to find is that you have a very, very diverse class. Different ages, different backgrounds, different histories, professional experience, etc. And it's really important that you listen to others, you learn from others, and you put things like age, background, etc. aside because you don't know exactly who's going to be providing some information to you, and you want to make sure that you open yourself up to any type of learning opportunity. Now, one of the things that you're going to find as part of the MBA program at Laurier is there's great opportunities to get involved in various different things, whether it's the student association, different other campus groups, etc. One of the things I was involved in was the MBA Games, and this shirt is what we were wearing for our athletic competition. But MBA Games is also about case competitions as well. But I'm not going to go into any more details. I'm sure the members of the student association will talk in more detail about the MBA Games itself. But really what I want to talk about is net impact, and really what it is to be impactful. So what does it mean to be impactful? To be impactful is to have a great impact or effect. I would imagine that each of you are thinking to yourselves, hey, I'm at school, I'm here to further my education, I'm here to improve my life, maybe the standing of my family as well. My being here will have a great impact. Now, certainly that's true. The question to ask yourself is, are you setting out to make an impact with your actions? Or will your actions create that impact? So from our perspective, being impactful is the intentional act of trying to create change, influence behaviors, and having a great effect on those that are around you. Now, of course, you can tell yourself that you're only one person. How can I make a difference? One perspective is that everyone can actually make a difference. Being involved in a program like Net Impact, you have your individual involvement, there's a group involvement of the leadership here on Laurier, as well as the greater Net Impact corporation of MBA groups around the world to be able to leverage on and be able to create that support. So yes, you would be a single person, but you would have a great opportunity to be part of something much bigger, something more impactful. Net Impact is a worldwide organization that focuses on bringing students and leaders together to help to solve world issues or provide strategies in order to deal with areas such as poverty, climate change, health epidemics. They want to understand what it would be like to be able to mobilize people to dedicate more time on their job to actually be able to make an impact. It's a not-for-profit organization that empowers this new generation to use their careers to drive transformational change both within the workplace as well as the world. There are 300 volunteer-led chapters, 40,000 students and professional leaders within the actual organization, where they actually help to facilitate and grow those leaders, provide them with opportunities for creation and finding impactful jobs and careers, working with professionals and partners in order to be able to develop them to their fullest capabilities. There's an annual conference that's held in October, which brings the leaders together to allow them to learn and to share. And every day, Net Impact empowers a new generation to drive social and environmental change on campus and throughout their careers. They work closely with each of the individual chapters in order to understand and facilitate their ability to be able to deliver programs that are going to be impactful on their campus and in their actual local community. In the local Laurier Net Impact chapter, we like to look at the 3 different components of connect, educate, and inspire to be able to build the program throughout the year. The first term was focusing on the connect aspect, bringing students together with respect to sustainability issues. The second would be to educate on projects that are ongoing and building towards the third term where we're actually looking to inspire action based on work that's been done over the course of the year within the entire MBA program. So as an example, they have the water bottle refilling station to sort of encourage people to ensure that they're not wasting paper and paper cups, etc. We put together a case competition in the first term that was focused on sustainability. It also was helped to develop the student skills for the MBA Games. This is an MBA Games third place team. In the second term with the Educate, we look to provide some information and details on sustainability issues that students will understand. We challenge them to get away from paper cup. Actually ran it during the Roll Up the Rim week, which was rather ambitious on our part and had some success with that. We bring in people on campus such as Matt Stevens from Cross Chasm, who talked about their environmental car and electric car issues. There's other organizations such as Reap Green Solutions, which I'm now the business development manager for. So there's many organizations within the Waterloo region that people can be called upon to help to deliver message around sustainability and environmental efficiency issues as well. In the third term, where we looked at the inspiring part, we worked with a group of students who went on the international trip who was particularly inspired by some work that they saw in South Africa. And we had a sort of a co-sponsored, co-funded event where we were raising funds to build a house for 2 young women in South Africa. And here's a picture of the actual house as it was in progress. And the funds that were raised throughout the event was actually able for them to have their house built and put in place to provide some shelter for these people. That's a great impact event. So why get involved? Well, I think it's, as I mentioned in the beginning part of my talk, it's in a great way of helping you to be able to create the balance that you're going to need to be able to get through the MBA program, helps you to build your network of connections, give you an opportunity to make a difference both within the program as well as outside, as well as giving you an opportunity to improve your leadership skills. From a leadership perspective, there are 8 different positions to be filled. The president, who is the leader of the chapter, setting the direction and the goal of the organization. Human resources communication, helping to foster the growth and development of the group, recruiting and developing members and volunteers. Marketing, to be able to create the material to promote events and to encourage members to join. The event coordinator, who's there to organize and lead events such as the case competition, as well as guest speakers, etc. And as well as a curriculum change position to work on integrating sustainability curriculum within the MBA program. Finance and admin position to look after the financial management of the chapter, as well as the content management of the website, which is vital to the program. The community impact, which allows to create a link between the Laurier MBA as well as the external not-for-profit to the not-for-profit community. And the campus sustainability to focus on some changes in waste reduction issues here on the campus. So how were you able to apply? We'd like to write a 150 to 200 word summary as to why you'd want to be part of Net Impact and how you'd make a difference. Include that position and positions as well as your resume and send that to me. at David Blake, BLAK, 3780 at mylaurier.ca, and have that submitted to us by Friday the 30th of August. The intent would be able to have interviews within the first 2 weeks of September and start to fill the positions shortly thereafter in order for the new Net Impact leadership team to have a great start and a great opportunity. For more details, you can learn more about the program, lauriernetimpact.com/join our chapter, with some more details on the different categories and different opportunities available. Well, congratulations. You've now started on a new journey in your life to get your MBA from Laurier. It's going to take you 12 months, it's going to take you 20 months to get complete, but frankly, it's going to be an amazing investment for you as you go through creating this program, creating these great opportunities for yourself. In summary, I just want to leave you with a couple ideas. For me, Net Impact was a vital part of my MBA program, and I feel it could be a vital part for many of your programs as well. However, there's many opportunities for you to get involved with. There's the MBA SA, there's the MBA Games, there's participating as part of case competitions. There's actually intramurals that you can be part of, which I participate in as part of my program as well, where you help to sort of forge that relationships and those friendships that's going to last you an actual lifetime. So make sure that you get yourself involved. Make sure that you get involved and make a difference. And frankly, what I think you need to do is make sure that you're doing something that's going to be impactful, something that's going to make a change, and something that's going to better both you and the people around you. Enjoy your program. It's going to be an awesome ride. Have fun. Look around you. These are going to be some of your best friends that you're going to have for the remainder of your life.